Hey you guys, welcome back and thanks again for tuning in. My apologies for the hiatus again. I know I feel like I've said that a bunch this year with me being sick, but then also I had jury duty last week, all week, so I didn't have any time to do anything blog related. So I'm playing catch up now, but it's been a while since I've done a tried and true video, so I thought it would be fun to jump right back into that. This week I want to start with these earrings. I picked these up during the Shop Bop sale a couple weeks ago, and I love statement earrings. You've probably seen me talk about them a ton on here. I know I mentioned some in my Shop Bop sale roundup, but I did not mention these because I actually hadn't received these yet. I made a couple of different orders during that sale. But I love these so much. I love gold during the summer. It looks so beautiful with white and other bright colors. And so I wanted to get a new pair of earrings to spice things up for the new season. And I found these, and these are by Modern Weaving. And they have a bunch of other really cute styles as well, also in solid gold like this. But y'all, they're so lightweight. I wore them all day on St. Patty's Day. If you follow me on Snapchat, you saw my outfit and a couple snaps. But I wore them from like noon until 3 a.m. Yes, I was out that late, and don't judge me. I had a fun day, but I literally wore them all day with no issue. They didn't bother me. I didn't have to take them off and take a break from them. I wore them all day, literally all day. So if you are scared to wear earrings because you think they'll be heavy and uncomfortable, try these because they're so lightweight. But love this brand. It's a new to me brand. I'll be keeping my eye on them for new styles, but love these. Let's see, next, okay, this is sort of random, but if you remember, I did Whole30 in January, and really the only thing that I have managed to continue doing from Whole30 that I wasn't doing before is not eat sugar, which was the whole point of me doing it in the beginning anyway. So I have been avoiding, I still have not had a dessert. I've not had froyo, I've not had a cake or a piece of cake. I've been to 2 different birthday parties since then, and I've avoided those, which I feel like I deserve a pat on the back for that because I have no self-control. So, and I'm a sugar addict. So I have continued to not eat sugar. I still drink my coffee with unsweetened coconut milk and a little MCT oil. I have been eating fruit whenever I crave something sweet. But lately I've rediscovered my love for applesauce. It's so random. But I saw this at Whole Foods a couple of weeks ago. I was like, it's been a long time since I've had one of those. And my friend Rachel, who's also doing Whole30 now, has suggested using unsweetened applesauce in recipes where I'm wanting to add a little sweetness to it, like my cheesy pudding or something like that. And so that's why I initially got it, but I've just been eating the packets by themselves because they are so naturally sweet without any added sweeteners. Literally, it's just apples, I'm guessing, and whatever else they mush in there. But there's no added sugar, no any added sweeteners of any kind, so unsweetened, but it's still so sweet. And it's the perfect snack to have right before I go upstairs and get ready for bed after I've had my savory dinner. Because while fruit is good and I really enjoy eating it, sometimes I want something even sweeter, and this kind of gives me that. So if you're on Whole30 or you're trying to avoid added sugars, definitely get some applesauce the next time you go to the store, but make sure you get the unsweetened variety. Next, a big trend for spring summer is the denim skirt. Now, I have to be honest, I wasn't entirely thrilled with the idea when I first thought about it because it took me back to memories of like high school and middle school and Abercrombie, where the shorts were always, or the skirts and shorts were always too short on me because I'm tall. And my mom would never let me wear them because the dress code at school like forbid it. So I never got to wear them. But I recently, during the Shop Bop sale, ordered one that I fell in love with, and I also wore it on St. Patty's Day, if you saw my snaps. It's this Levi skirt, and it's called the Deconstructed Denim Skirt. And it's just lightly, you can see, lightly destroyed. It's frayed hem. It's got some rips in the back as well. But the fit is incredible. It doesn't look cheesy like a lot of the ones that you see. I feel like a lot, they like get too destroyed. They like make them too dirty looking. This one still looks clean, doesn't look super preppy or anything, but it still has that kind of edgy look you want when you're wearing something like this. But with this, somebody asked me on Snapchat or Instagram or something what size I got in these. In jeans, I'm now wearing a 27 thanks to BBG and BBG and Flywheel. But in skirts, because you don't want them to be skin tight, I'm wearing a 29 is what I got in this size, or in this skirt. Because I don't like to have that cup situation under your butt. You want it to be fitted, but not tight. Not as tight as my jeans anyway. So I got a 29, but I'd say it fits true to size if you're doing it that way. So definitely check out these skirts for spring, specifically this one. I'm pretty sure it's like 60 bucks. I can't remember how much it was, but I know it's under 100, so check it out. Next, let's talk beauty. So if you saw my hair tutorial, if you remember, I did one in December and it was on how I get my vintage curls, and then when I do the little poof, how I do that. And I always use this hairspray, but I don't know if I've ever even talked about it on here. For some reason, it never just comes to my mind to bring it up. But I always had the travel size. Because I don't do that look all the time, it's taken me a long time to get through the travel size of it, but I recently did, and so I just invested in the big bottle of it. It's Oribe's super fine hairspray. And sort of like the name, I have very fine hair, so I don't need anything super aggressive or strong or stiff. I just need something that'll really tame my flyaways. That's really the reason why I use it. And to make sure that the hairs, if it's windy, God forbid, the hairs in that little poof don't get like crazy. And so I use this every time I do that. If I want to make sure my curls last all day, when I do that pinning thing I showed you, I use this. But really, I don't use it on my hair in an everyday sense, only if I'm curling it or doing the poof. So, but if you're looking for a great hairspray that will not make your hair sticky, that you can still touch it, this is the best one. It's my favorite. So. And then finally, another food-related item. I feel like I'm only talking about food all the time, but I discovered this the week of Valentine's Day. I had a couple of friends over, and so I went to Whole Foods to pick up some snacks, and we were all trying to be sort of healthy, so there was no cheese. I think there was maybe some meats, like some charcuterie. I had a fruit plate. I can't remember what else I had, but I discovered these when I was searching for those things. And it's called Bobby Sue's Nuts Parm to Table. It's kind of funny. But basically they're mixed nuts. It's like walnuts, almonds, and cashews. I don't think there's anything else in there, but they are tossed in like an Italian seasoning and Parmesan. Oh my God, you guys, they're addictive. I have eaten so many of these since I started buying them. It's kind of ridiculous. The last time I went, the woman in front of me in line at the grocery store took one out of my cart because I took so many, and she was interested to see what all the fuss was about. I'm not kidding, she really did. I let her have it, but they're that good. You stock up on them, put them in an airtight container, and I just eat them all the time. So definitely check these out if you go to Whole Foods soon. Like I said, really addictive. Great for putting in a bowl if you're having people over. It's just a little more gourmet than just like a regular mixed nut situation. So check these out if you're a foodie like me or just want to spice up your next get together. But that's my roundup for this week. Stay tuned. I'm definitely going to be doing more of these. I know I keep promising that and it hasn't happened, but hopefully now that jury duty is over, I'm starting to feel better. We're on the mend. I'll be doing more videos very, very soon. So stay tuned, and thanks so much again for tuning in, guys.